What's going on, guys? It's me, Julana Fan 2016 here, and today we have the first newsletter video for Airliners International 2025. Super excited to get into this video for you guys. We just got our first newsletter from Airliners International 2025 this year, and for most of it, it's just going to be talking about the status updates and what's going on as of recent for the Airlines Convention in Atlanta, Georgia. And as you can see, here we are. I'm already pulled up on my Gmail already, and then we already see this email from the World Airlines Historical Society. So here it is. This was posted at 9:27 a.m. on February 21st, 2025. I think this will be going out on a different day, but just to give you some clarification, this came out on February 21st, 2025 at 9:27 a.m., which is 1 hour ago as I'm recording this. It's currently 10:41 a.m. here. So with that being said, before I get into that, you guys may have saw already my newsletters for my Airlines International 2024 video. So this is going to be talking about a similar concept, I will say, but I'm just going to try to make sure to get these videos on every single newsletter the World Airlines Historical Society posted about Airlines International 2025. So here is the newsletter right here. So we're going to get started right away. So as you can see, Airliners International 2025, June 25th to the 28th at Atlanta, Georgia. You can see their logo right there with a beautiful DC-9 right there. And hang on, guys, I just want to make sure that my things checking out my phone real quick. And yeah, so as mentioned before, this is their logo right there. Airlines International ATL 2025, June 25th to the 28th. I think I already said the dates. The world's largest annual airline history conference and airline collectible show, and this is their 48th year. And this is their website, airlinersinternational.org. And as we get into the newsletter, let's begin. So here's where we start things off. So here's the first paragraph of this newsletter. It says, "Hi everyone for your..." Oh, sorry guys, I kind of had a rough start. So anyways, as I was saying, so here we go. So it says, Hi everyone from your Airliners International 2025 ATL team. Bill, Layla, and Chris. So if you don't know these people, Bill is one of the one of the members of the World Airlines Historical Society who create Airliners International. His full name is Bill Dimris. Layla is the social media person who runs the Airlines International social media pages. So take Instagram, Facebook, and I think and X. I think they also have an X account too. So Instagram, Facebook, and X. And Layla runs all of those social media pages. And of course, Chris Slimmer, who is the main, of course, the talker, as many of us would like to say, but he is the main person in charge of Airliners International. He is the one who organizes everything, everything from the tours, seminars, all the events that are going to be happening, and all the stuff from the collectible show. That's the man who's in charge of all of that. So those are your Airlines International 2025 team right there. And as we continue on with the paragraph, we have been very busy with our real life the last few months. But now it's time for an update, everyone, on your work to make Airlines International 2025 ATL our best ever. And as we move on to the second paragraph, the hotel booking link for the Renaissance Hotel is active. There are a few rooms still available on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. We are working on adding an additional hotel at a special rate. We expect to release this information in mid-March. So, as similar to Airliners International 2024 in Kansas City, they did ended up getting another hotel because all of the books from the Hilton Hotel were sold out really quickly. So, I think it was the Best Western Hotel, which was kind of a 3-minute walk from the Hilton. That was the closest one, so they ended up going for that hotel right there. So as you can see, let me click on this link because it pulls up on it shows you guys the Renaissance Hotel booking website. So just give it a while to load. I'm currently using personal hotspot right now. So okay, so here we go. So yeah, it may take a while because I'm currently outside house when I'm making this. But as you can see, so this is on the link. This is the Marriott link right there. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We'll wait for that to load, and after I read everything from here, we're gonna go back to the reservation link. Oh, actually, is it there? Okay, it's still there. So, as we continue, if you reserve tables from the Airliners International ATL show in Kansas City, you should have received an email to confirm your booking. If not, let us know. Tables not confirmed and paid will be released in the next few weeks. So this is for like people who ended up getting a vendor table for these collectible shows, of course at the Delta Flight Museum. And I know I'm not like one of those people who, you know, like ended up going for the vendor table because first of all, I'm part of like a vendor. Yeah, you kind of know why. Like, kind of know the reason. But this is for the people who purchase vendor tables, whether it be like retail stores, small retail stores, other people who want to sell their aviation memorabilia items, then yeah, you should receive this email by now. And as for the last paragraph on this part, due to the renovations currently underway at the Delta Flight Museum, we have frozen tables assignments until we can visit the museum and confirm table locations. We will be using both hangars for this year's show, so we will have sample table availability once we viewed the new museum layout. Yeah, the S was quite a bit cut off right there. So yeah, so I think you guys saw this on like a Instagram story from like an Instagram post from the Delta Flight Museum. They did said they're gonna be doing some renovations for the Delta Flight Museum. I'm guessing it's to prepare them for Delta's 100th anniversary, if I were to take a guess. So currently, as of this recording, the renovations of the Delta Flight Museum are still going right now. So yeah, but once again, like as mentioned before on this paragraph, they will have frozen table assignments until we can visit the museum and confirm the table locations. And as said on this sentence, they'll be using both hangars, so both where the Spirit of Delta 767 is, and there's also another hangar where there's also like a piston driven, I think it was a DC-3. There's like a smaller hangar that's like right there, and yeah, you got a bigger hangar where the Spirit of Delta 762 is. And yeah, so they'll have sample tables availability once we visit the new museum layout. So yeah, you should stay tuned on the updates from the Delta Flight Museum alongside World Airlines Historical Society and their Airliners International social media pages. And I think the reservation, okay, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of loading right now. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm guessing they might be already sold out. I mean, it's already loaded, but yeah, I'm guessing like everything's already sold out, surprisingly enough. So yeah, the renovations for the, what is that? It's for the Renaissance Hotel. I think that's actually there it is. Never mind. Yeah, I kind of took a while for that. So as you can see right here, this is the Airliners International room block. This is for the Renaissance Concourse Atlanta Airport Hotel. And as you can see from Sunday, June 22nd to July 2nd, here is the special rate right there, $159 a night. So that's cool. You can check your availability. So like say for instance, if you want to like stay in Airliners on the, let's say the 25th, and you want to go home on the 29th, let's check for availability on that. But I'm assuming many of them are going to be sold out. But yeah, once again, these special rates cost $159, which honestly, the Renaissance Hotel is a really like what is that? It's literally like almost like a 5-star hotel. It's like one of the best hotels near the ATL airport. So as you can see, like so far, I don't think I'm seeing any like room availabilities. I'll come back to that later. But as we scroll down, we got some more paragraphs right here to read. Due to the popularity of our seminar programs in Kansas City, so this paragraph will be talking about the seminar programs. So as mentioned before, so I think I already said this sentence, but the Kansas City seminars were very popular, especially for the Todd Michael seminar, which I was really glad to attend, and everything Gemini Jets and all that stuff. So because of the popularity of the seminar programs in MCI, we've expanded our seminar offerings for ATL with 2 separate rooms. So that's really cool right there. We'll see what we have to offer for our seminars for ATL, but we'll see more of these popular seminars, and yeah, more people are going to be attending these seminars, which it can be very helpful for anyone who for instance, want to learn something about aviation. What it be like learning some frequent flyer programs or some other cool history events that happen, or learn about an airline that used to do operations before. Many people are really interested into that. Anyways, so let's continue. We'll be offering seminars on a wide range of topics this year. We'll provide the current details and seminar schedules in May. All show attendees are welcome to attend the seminars free of charge. So You could, if you want to like attend a seminar, it's for free. So you can just like come in, walk in, and then listen, and then you can answer some questions and like learn about what this topic has to offer. So really cool right there. Let's see what the seminars has to like. What are the seminars gonna be for Airliners 2025? Anyways, moving on. We're working on tour programs now and expected to release the preliminary tour details in late March. Our tour booking engine will be available in April. Remember, you have to be a registered attendee in order to join our tours. There'll be a separate charge for each tour to cover any transportation and operating expenses. So you're gonna have to like be an attendee at Airliners International in order to attend these tours. And we'll see what the tours have to offer. Honestly, Airliners International in Kansas City had one of the best tours out there. They got like, I think the best one in my opinion for me was the Jet Midwest tour, because I get to tour all the various like airplanes that are currently doing some renovation work. Got to see the Las Vegas Sands 747 SP, all the various like old airlines that used to operate and who knows might be going into different customers or unfortunately scrapped. But still, it was a really cool tour right there. And I also got to do the TriStar Experience tour as well. That's another cool show, like another cool tour from that convention. And I also did attend the TWA Museum, which honestly I do like the layout of the TWA Museum. While it is a smaller museum, it's really nice to learn about the history of Trans World Airlines. That's like a different airlines. Yeah, Trans World Airlines or TWA. So yeah, as mentioned already, they're currently working on some tours, and the tour details will be released in March, so we'll have to see a newsletter talking about these tours later in March. And yeah, booking engines will be available in April. And as you can see, as I look at the Renaissance Concourse again, I'm guessing it's already sold out. From Wednesday, June 25th to the 29th, 4 nights, I'm guessing that's already sold out. So yeah, like, these airliner shows are becoming popular every single year, and then even more rooms will be sold out once this like booking is already listed. So yeah, probably after Airliners International, probably once they announce a hotel for Airliners International 2026, then you're gonna have to book that hotel right away. Like literally, like you have to book it right away. I unfortunately, well, I'll talk about like what's gonna be happening for me with Airliners. I have not announced if I'm gonna be going to Airliners International 2025 or not, but you should stay tuned probably like a month before Airliners, like what I always do from my previous like videos. So we'll see, but who knows. But yeah, you should stay tuned if ever I'm going to Airliners International 2025 in ATL. Anyways, let's move on. We'll be looking, okay, we're gonna be moving on to the last few paragraphs right here. Well, kind of like close to the last. We'll be starting off right here. We will be attending most of the one-day airliner shows this year, starting with the Amsterdam show this Sunday, February 23rd. You'll find a list of shows at the bottom of this email, as well as the WAHS or WAS website. Stop by and say hi. By the way, there are 2 new US tours that are on schedule this spring. The Orlando Collectible Show is coming up on Saturday, March 29th, sponsored by the Texan Airplane Store. There are a few display tables left to book, and then you can click on this info. And probably like a really cool collectibles show in the West Coast area, but the Seattle Aviation Expo is coming on Sunday, April 6th. It's been held inside the fantastic Museum of Flight. You have to purchase museum admission, but the Aviation Expo is free. Excuse me. Brian told me he had a few tables still available. Click on his email right there, so you can click on Brian's email right there. Make sure to sign up before they sell out. Details of both shows and others are at the bottom of this email, as mentioned like way before. I think I mentioned that already. If you'd like to help promote the show, send Bill an email. Sorry guys. Oh my gosh, I was thinking something different. If you would like to help promote the show, send Bill an email at this registration right there. We'll send you a supply of show promotion postcards. Thank you for your continued support for Thank you for your continued support of Airliners International, your AI 2025 ATL team. And here's a picture of the Renaissance Hotel, which will be the hotel that will host this collectible show, right? Well, not really collectible show. This is where all the attendees will stay at. And then you can see all the various Delta planes, like a 737 right there, 767, and an A3, guessing A320. And here is the booking link, excuse me, jeez. As mentioned before, here is that link as I already mentioned. So Renaissance Concourse ATL Hotel, and it gives you the location. It's near the Georgia International Convention Center and the Delta Flight Museum. Our hotel offers 30 event spaces, Wi-Fi, and a daily room service, and a 24-hour fitness center. And once again, here's that link. Here's our booking link for our special room rates at the Renaissance Concourse ATL Hotel, famous for balconies overlooking at the world's busiest airport. We have arranged the room rates. So $159 for a single king city view, $169 for a double queen city view, $189 for a single king runway view, and $199, which is close to $200, for a double queen runway view. All room rates also include a discount hotel parking rate for $10 per night. Normally, that will be $25 on a regular day. If the initial dates you wish is sold out, well, hang on, gotta read it. If the initial dates you wish show sold out, I'm not sure if that's really a right way to pronounce it or it's right in a sentence, but I would say this correctly. If the initial dates you plan to go are sold out, try different dates, or check again in a few days and we'll add inventories as possible. We'll be running a shuttle bus from the Renaissance Hotel to the Delta Flight Museum on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Wednesday tours will depart from the Renaissance Hotel. Tour information will be available in early 2025. Thank you for your support of our official show hotel. And then you can see some examples of these amazing rooms. So as you can see this amazing runway view. If you get the high floor, then it's even better. But you can see some middle floor levels right there, so you can see all of those. Really cool, and yeah, one of the best views if you want to go plane spotting. And here is the World Airlines Historical Society logo right there, which they did debut this new logo in 2024, so that's really cool. And then you can see the overlook of the ATL Airport, Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. And yeah, I went to this airport before when I went to Airlines International 2024. I had a layover there, and there's a lot of amazing things to do some plane spotting. And yeah, some people might say that it's complicated to go around the world's busiest airport, but hey, it's a really cool experience, I'll say. But yeah, really cool to visit this airport and try out how it feels to go connect in and out of this airport. And as you can see, here is the Airliners International 2025 flyer right here. So you can see 48th year, open to the public, AI 2025, and yeah, June 25th to the 28th. And then you can see all the various I think I already got this from the SFO show in September. So yeah, here's the front section. You can click and download it, you can click to download a copy of our show promotional postcard, and you can display it at your various locations, whether it be at your airports and other public places, and then all your various other areas. Even you can display it in your neighborhood, because who knows, there might be an aviation enthusiast that's located in your neighborhood. So here's the front, and here's the back section right here. And then you can scan for all the other stuff right here, to show you guys the email signed up, and then your Airlines International stuff right there. And then as we move on, we're going to move on to our final parts about this video, parts of this newsletter, and it talks about all the other airline collectible shows from around the world. The World Airlines Historical Society and Photo Enrichments is not responsible for this accuracy of the following show listings. Always check with the individual show promoter to ensure that the event is still scheduled and stated before making your travel plans. Please send your show listings to this email right here. So of course, we first start off with Airliners International 2025, which of course it's the international show. That's going to be held at the Delta Flight Museum from June 25th. I think I already said the dates already, so no need to repeat. And then you can visit their website right here. So let's go in their website. So as you can see, as I pull it up, we're going to pull up into the Airliners International 2025 website right here, or just Airliners International website in general. So as you can see, this is their website right here. And you can see world's largest airline collectible show and history event. And then once again, June 25th to the 28th, and this will be there. So excuse this typo. It's not technically the 49th year for Airliners International in 2025 and ATL. It's the 48th year. So I think there's gotta be some correction to that. So yeah, I would highly recommend for anyone who runs this website, can you please fix this to the 48th year? Not sure why it says 49th year. Well, 49th year is gonna be in 2026. And then you can see all the various stuff right here. You can see the registration email for Airlines International. And then you can see, okay, so is this the, okay, this is the ATL 2025 schedule right there. So as you can see, all events at the Delta Flight Museum. And then this is their address right there, unless note otherwise. So maybe this could be the confirmed scheduled date, but from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. the registration is open, and from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. this is the dealer drop-off, no setup. And then yeah, every Wednesday is always tour day, so you see tours per schedule right there. And then kind of same thing, but this is the registration, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And yeah, the registration is at the Delta Flight Museum. So if you want to get your booty bag, you're gonna have to go to the Delta Flight Museum in order to get all your Airliners International needs. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. that's the dealer setup, and of course 12 p.m. is the opening of the collectible show, and it'll last from 2 p.m. with every day one of the Airlines International show. And this is for convention registrants only. And from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. that'll be open to all guests. And from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. we'll have the model photo and postcard display contest right there. And then 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. we'll have our welcome reception. Tickets are required. And then tours and seminars are per schedule. So we don't know what the welcome reception is for Airlines International 2025, but they'll soon post something about the welcome reception soon within the next couple of emails they do. Friday, it's kind of the same thing. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is the registration. Everything's pretty much the same. 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. is the dealer setup. And from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the collectible show. And then 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. we'll have our contest right there. And from 8:30 to I don't know when, we'll have a slided photo show, which located to be advised. So I think there was I think I remember, because at Airliners International 2024, and this was after the Kansas City barbecue event in the TWA Museum, there was actually a photo and slideshow that happened at the seminar room in the Hilton Hotel. So it talked about, I think Connor and JJ posted those videos, but it talks about all the pictures of the 747 and DC-10 photos, and they also showed a picture collection of hybrid liveries as well. So that was really cool, and right there, I was surprised that wasn't even there in the first place. But it was really cool to see those videos, and who knows, we'll see if I want to look at these photos, but it'll be cool regardless, if I did. And of course, tours and seminars are scheduled, and yeah. And here's Saturday right there. Of course, everything's the same for most of this. Dealers, 9:30 to 3 p.m. is the collectible show. Dealer setup is from 8 to 9. 8 to 3 p.m. is the registration. 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. is the WAS membership meeting, and that's for most of the World Airlines Historical Society members. 8:30 to 9 a.m. is the WAS board meeting in the seminar room. And then, yeah, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. is of course, the contest. And at 6:30 from 6:30 to, or it's just 6 to 6:30, we got the cash bar and banquet attendees. And from 6:30 is the banquet dinner and program. And then, of course, seminars are scheduled. Online registration will be closed at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, not Daylight Time, on Friday, June 20th, so we can prepare for the show. And then you can see to subscribe. But they also got some breaking news, so you can see some breaking news and all the various events. And then you can see the countdown for the Airlines International 2025 convention. And then you can see the registration. So as you can see, let me go over the registration. So 3-day registration costs $70. 3-day registration with a banquet. So 3-day registration, everything that's listed over here, plus banquet, that's $150. Early buyer registration is $90. Welcome party only, which is Thursday, is $25. Banquet only, Saturday, June 28th, is $99. And then you can see general admissions. General admissions are listed over here, so that's all guests right there. Daily walk-in administration will be available during general administration hours. Not eligible for any tours, contests, or show events. Fare costs $10 per person per day. Aviators aged 12 and under are free with an adult. Tickets can be purchased at the show. No advance registration needed. And then you can see all the various vendor table stuff. So that's for people who are gonna be going to these, like, gonna be doing some vendor tables there. And then you can see some other notes right there. So you can like click on the registrations, like all your various registration stuff, vendor information. So as you can see, here are all the vendor information. So let's pull up this. Well, hang on. So yeah, it's at the Delta Flight Museum, and then here's like the full layout of the Delta Flight Museum. Well, before the renovation. I think this is before the renovation. So I'll wait for that to load. You can see all the various hotel information right there. So hotel information talks about the reservation links to the Renaissance Hotel. It's gonna take a while to load. But while we wait for that, actually, yeah, we can wait for that. So let's go over these collectible shows. So we got the Amsterdam Aviation Collectible Fair, which we held on February 23rd, 2025, which is 2 days away. So that's really that's like this newsletter came out today, and then we only have 2 days until the Amsterdam Aviation Collectible Fair. That'll be from 10 a.m. to 1700 hour. So I think that's like 5 p.m. So administration costs €5, and it's at this hotel right there at Skiffle. So you can see the link right there. And then we have the San Francisco Aviation Memorabilia and Airline Model Show, which will be held on March 8th, 2025 from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Best Western Plus Grosvenor Airport Hotel at South San Francisco. Admission costs $8. Children under are free of charge. Special room rates are available. Use discount code SFO show and call this number right here. So I did attend the SFO show back in September of 2024. It was a really awesome show, but I'll also be attending this show as well, March 8th, 2025. And yeah, I'm just super excited. And yeah, it'll be another cool experience to go to this SFO one-day show. So yeah, I already had a good experience on the first show I attended in September, so let's see how this March show, which is the spring show, has to offer. And then here's a new show right here for the one-day show for the US. This will be the Airline Collectible Show in Orlando. It'll be on March 29th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Orlando International Airport. Admission is $7. Children under 12 are free of charge. And here's their second new show, which is the Seattle Aviation Expo, which will be held at the Museum of Flight. And it'll be from Sunday, April 6th of 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And as you can see, museum admission is required, but the expo is free. And then you got the DFW Collectible Show right there on April 26th of 2025, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Doubletree by Hilton DFW Airport. And yeah, admission is $8. Children under 12 are free of charge. Free shuttle to the DFW special room rates and all this stuff. DFW show, and call this number right here. Chicago Airline Collectible Show, which will be on Saturday, May 10th, 2025, will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Elk Grove Village. And then $8 for the admission fares, and children under 12 is for free. Free airport shuttle to and from ORD, and then you could call this number and mention code CAS for a special room rate. And of course, Airliners International, as mentioned before. You also got the biannual LAX Los Angeles Airline Collectible Show and Sale, which will be held on August 16th of 2025 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Embassy Suites at Hilton LAX South. As you can see, please mention the discount code LAX Airline Collectible Show for a special room rate. And I'm guessing, I guess it's free of charge for everybody, from what I'm assuming. I don't think there's like anything mentioned about, oh, you need to like pay in order to get in. And then you got the Cleveland Airline Collectible Show, which will be held on Saturday, August 23rd of 2025 from 9 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Best Western Plus, Strongville, at Cleveland. Or Stongville. And as you can see, admission is $5, and children under 17 is for free, which for some reason, I don't know why children under 17, like, I'm guessing it's, teenage, like, after it's 12, then I guess it gets free too. So that's really cool when with paid adult, and free parking, and you can answer some questions right there. And then you can click on the list of collectible shows. Well, this is the Amsterdam Aviation listings to other worldwide airline shows, and you can click on this link right there. Thank you for your continued support of our hobby at WAS by attending these shows. And then you can follow them on Facebook and X, and then some other website, which I'm not sure. Anyway, so that is it for the newsletter from World Airlines Historical Society for Airliners International 2025. And before we wrap things up, I want to make sure that we go back into the... So here it is. So this is the this is the layout for the Delta Flight Museum. This is in the big hangar, so as you can see, this is where the Spirit of Delta 762 is. So you can see some vendor tables right there. You can see some other vendor tables right there. New exhibits will be placed right there, so these will be relocated. A new stage will be placed over there, and these items, these stuff from the museum, will be all gone. And there's a 737 simulator right there. So yeah, this is really cool. It's almost like similar because I see some videos of the ATL collectible show, the one-day show, not the Airliners International. So yeah, here it is. You can see the main entrance to there. So I think this is where the other museum, like the smaller hangar, is, if I were to take a guess. So yeah, they'll make some renovations, and I think they'll update this layout once they got the layout of the new the new layout for the Delta Flight Museum. And as we look at, okay, so yeah, here's the Atlanta ATL hotel information right there, Renaissance Hotel, and you can click on this link. And then, as mentioned before, here are all your room rates right there. And then you can see some tours. We're gonna finish it off with the World Airlines Historical Society, giving you a tour of the WAS website, or just the Airlines International website. You can see some tour information, which will be available in spring 2025. All tours attendees age 16 and under require parental or guardian escorts. All Airliners 2025 ATL Tour participants are required to be registered attendees of the show, $70 or $150, which is optional. Tours are subjected to change, consolidation, and or canceled. And then you can see some contest information right here. Postcard exhibits, and then all your model contests, so you can register your contest stuff right here. You can see some seminars, which once again will be available, kind of somewhere around that May time frame. Special thank you to Layla for coordinating the seminars and preparing the videos. So you can see all the Airlines International 2024 videos. So which once again, it's taking a while for them to load, but we're currently 31 minutes of the video, but we can make it under 40 minutes. So here are all your videos right there. So you got all the various seminar videos from Airlines International 2024. So you got Steve Corsgrove's Airway Magazine seminar right there, and then you can see my favorite, in my opinion, which is Todd Moss's seminar about Gemini jets from conception to flight. I think I'll probably make a video about that with my experience. And then you got Jeff Casey's PNA, the other Alaska airline. And then you can see all the other seminars right there. You got Model Archer seminar with Dave Hall, the Flying Tiger line presented by Charles Kennedy. And then you can see some aircraft dispatcher seminars, and then you can see some others. The 747 to 55 presented by Tom Lidsley. And then you can see behind the scenes of Pacific Southwest Airlines. I originally was going to be attending this seminar in Kansas City, but because of all the things that are happening in the ballroom, I unfortunately could not. Because, either way, it was discount day, but at least I get to see the video to learn about the history of Pacific Southwest Airlines, or PSA. And then you can see Joe Crawford's Maximizing Benefits on Frequent Flyer Program seminar right there. And then you can visit the World Airlines Historical Society website just by clicking on this link right there. And then you can see some more pictures like our story, gallery, contact, and your Airlines 2024 memories right here. So let's take a look at these photos, by the way. So, memories from AI 2024 MCI photographs by Marvin Goldman. So here's our first one right here. We got TWA Museum with one of the tour guides presenting and talk about the information of the TWA Douglas DC-12 Electra, or not DC-12. What am I saying? Lockheed L-12 Electra. My apologies, everybody. And then you can see the PSA 727, which is a really cool display right here. This was the special, I gotta say. And then you can see the pictures of the TWA Museum as well. You can see some cutaway models of the L-1011 and TWA 747. You can see some diecast collecting right there, so you can see all the models on display. Postcard contest entries are also there right there. They're also featured. And then you can see Slimmerville right there. Let the deals be found. So you can see Chris Slimmer. I also see Connor in this photo right there. But you can see this is Slimmerville. And then you can see this one of the sellers that are selling some diecast models right there. And then it says time to open the doors. I'm gonna have to refresh this, but I do like this photo because this is a really cool photo, I gotta say. So there's me right there, there's JJ Skippy, and then Connor himself, and there's one of my buddies, which is Aviation LAS, or Eduardo. And then you can see some other people who are just waiting in line. literally before the ballroom opened at 12 p.m. at Kansas City, there was like a long line. I think it stretched all the way to like I'm guessing all the way to like the vendor table, like the registration desk. So that's how long the line was on that day. So that was really cool, I gotta say. Like literally cool. And then you can also see some videos from Airlines 2024. So you can see Connor's day 1 vlog. And then you can see some other videos from JJ Skippy right there. All of the airlines experience. There's Aviation LES's video right there. And then you can see Jazz Cup, Joey's video of airlines right there. And then you can see one of the videos from the TWA Museum and all the other videos as well. So yeah, that is it for this Airliners International 2025 newsletter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Overall, really nice to see this newsletter coming into fruition from the World Airlines Historical Society. And yeah, we're gonna see some more newsletters, and hopefully I can try to collaborate with Aviation LES too, because like most of my airliners, there's some Airliners 2024 videos where I ended up collaborating with him on some videos or some videos. But for now, like, we're just gonna start things off as I'm gonna be like talking about all these various newsletters. So yeah, that is it for. Gosh, I've been talking a lot. But yeah, that is it. That's everything that you need to know so far about this newsletter from Airlines International 2025 from the World Airlines Historical Society. And we'll see. We might see a new newsletter for March. And yeah, if you haven't followed them on the latest updates, then I would highly recommend following on Instagram, X, and Twitter. And not Twitter. That's something different. Instagram, Facebook, and X are, I think that's where Airliners International, like, that's the social media pages for Airliners International. So I would highly recommend following those social media pages so you can stay updated on latest information from the World Airlines Historical Society and Airliners International 2025 teams. But overall, that's gonna be it for this video. So yeah, really strong start for our newsletter here for Airlines International 2025, and I can't wait to see more of them as the months progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And let me know what I missed on this newsletter, and I'll probably cover it on the next newsletter as well. Like, the next newsletter, if ever that comes out in the near future. So, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.